Hi everyone, today I'm going to be telling you about 6 of my diagnoses. Or maybe it's diagnoses, I don't actually know, but let's just roll with it. So I just want to start off by saying that this is just my personal experience with the condition, and each condition, even if it's the same one, it can present differently in different people. So the symptoms that I may be having may not be the same as what someone else has. But I'm going to start off by talking about severe OCD. Now, OCD is where you have obsessional thoughts that come into your head, and these can be unwanted images, unwanted thoughts, or just unpleasantness basically. And then it's followed by compulsions, and these compulsions are acts, commonly repetitive acts, that you have to carry out in order to get rid of the obsessional thought. So for example, one of my obsessional thoughts was that I was going to get ill. So I had a bit of an obsessional fear of germs. This led to the compulsion of me having to wash my hands over and over again until they bled, which was very painful, as you can imagine. Another example is that I had to keep checking if the front door was locked during the night, so over like 30 times I'd have to go up and down the stairs checking it. That's just a few examples. Diagnosis number 2 is generalised anxiety disorder. Now, anxiety is a normal feeling. It's normal to have that feeling in your life. If you're going into like an exam, a job interview, anything that could be considered scary. But it becomes a problem when it starts to take over your daily life and it stops you from doing things. So for example, mine stopped me from going into classrooms at school. Just because the fear was so high, and it doesn't just cause psychological symptoms, it actually also causes physical symptoms. This isn't all of them obviously, but here are just the main few that I experienced. It was feeling restless, not being able to sleep, not being able to concentrate, feeling sick, feeling shaky, feeling really hot, having heart palpitations, and dizziness. Diagnosis number 3 is social anxiety. The hint is kind of in the name, but it's more than shyness. It's when you have an overwhelming fear of social situations. So diagnosis number 4 is emerging personality disorder, also known as BPD. Basically, it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with your personality. It just means that you have very strong feelings. So for example, very intense emotions that can change very quickly. So one minute you might be really happy, the next minute it'll be really low. It can also include acting impulsively. So people with this condition often self-harm and are feeling suicidal. I don't really know much about this because I've only recently been diagnosed with it. So I've had to write some notes down about what I've found during some research, but that's all I really know about it. So diagnosis number 5 is depression, and I feel like most people know what that is, but it's more than just feeling unhappy or fed up. It's a long-lasting feeling of unhappiness and hopelessness. It also causes physical symptoms such as tiredness, sleeping badly, feeling suicidal. For me, it really made me very sleepy. They got to a point where I would come in from school every day and sleep. So I'd get home at like 4:45 and I'd sleep all the way through until dinner, which was about 6. Then I'd eat dinner, then I'd fall back asleep for the rest of the night. And the last diagnosis that I'm going to talk about today is ASD, and that is autism spectrum disorder. I've actually just filmed a video about life with ASD with one of my really close friends, so I'm going to be uploading that, so I don't feel like there's much need for me to explain what that is in this video. So the treatment for these conditions is a mix between therapy and medication. I'm on quite a lot of medication, not half as much as I was on before, so that's good. And I might do a video about the medication if people want a video about that, maybe like just so I can give my experience with it, if it actually does help. So comment down below if you'd like that. But that's it for today's video. I hope you now have a better understanding into my mental health journey and you feel less alone. And if you have any of the symptoms of any of these, don't be afraid to go to your GP. Also, if you're in a crisis or you need immediate attention, please go to A&E immediately or call 999 if you can't get there. I've also left like some helplines in the description that you can call if you need to. So I hope to see you all again soon. Bye!